yet another YouTube ads are out of control video from a giant YouTuber. This time it's from Moist Critical himself, Penguin Zero, Charles. King Charles, I would call him. We've been telling people, I was telling people way back in the day, like, no, we need to start complaining about these ads. We need to go hard against these ads because they're only going to get worse and worse and worse. And they're like, no, it's fine where it's at. It's okay. If we just tell them, yeah, it's good, then they'll stay here. We'll all be good. We'll all make money. And then the adpocalypse happened. Everything changed. Then adpocalypse 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, the mini apocalypses. And it's all just getting worse and worse and worse, and the AI slop's getting out of control. What happened? What kind of ads are people seeing? I don't really see very many ads. It hasn't really been bad on mobile where I do see ads, and on PC I don't get ads. So, yeah.
This is a topic I touch on at least once every 8 or 9 months, roughly, like clockwork, because YouTube is engaged in this bloody struggle against ad blockers. They are very much trying to dissuade people from using them.
Yeah, it's just a cat and mouse game. Ain't gonna happen. Like, might be out for a week. People won't be able to watch videos with ad blockers and they'll have to turn them off. But I guarantee there'll be a fix. Eventually it'll get to the point where it's straight up, you'll just like get a video downloaded as you're watching it, and they'll just cut out the ads before you get to it, because it would have watched it first and it's sending you the download, you know? And eventually YouTube will figure that out.
And in doing so, they've come up with all kinds of nefarious schemes to try and get you to buy YouTube Premium or just disable the ad blocker entirely.
Yeah, and you might be able to, they might be able to get you to buy YouTube Premium, and then 4 months down the road, they're like, hey, price increase, or like, hey, we're gonna put in ads in some places actually now. Remember how you paid for YouTube Premium so you wouldn't have ads? Yeah, we're putting ads in now. But if you want the no ads tier, we're gonna double the price. But we give you all these extras that you're never gonna use. Free YouTube TV for 2 weeks. You like that? Does that sound nice?
So that way you can get served ads, or you're at least paying to not get served ads. They've recently been cooking up all kinds of wacky new ideas here. The most alarming that everyone is pointing out is that they are tinkering with the notion of adding more unskippable ads to the platform. These ads would also appear more often. The boogeyman would be making more frequent stops here with these 30-second unskippable ads. Now, according to Swipe Insight, the ads would be between 16 to 30 seconds exclusively on TV screens, including Smart TV and Chromecast, and also the 30-second unskippable ads would be rolled out alongside the 6-second bumper ads and 15-second unskippable. The test has already gone well, apparently. Anthony Higman, CEO of AdSquire, claims users will probably watch 30-second ads. I don't know what fantasy land he's living in that's delusional.
Bro, I don't even watch 5-second ads. Like, I don't watch ads. Like, even if they come on, I ignore them. It ain't happening.
No one wants to watch 30-second ads, but yes, there are definitely people that do stomach them.
I used to be okay with ads. I used to like some of the ads that would pop up, but recently it's all just like, oh, you like video games? Here's the newest, biggest video game that's out, or the biggest one that's coming out. You want to buy it for $80? Assassin's Creed Shadows, huh? Here's 1 million videos a day about it. You like video games? How about Avowed? And then the rest is just like AI slop, promoting stuff that probably a scam.
But I would argue the vast majority that sit through a 30-second ads are the ones that aren't actually watching the video, like not paying attention to it. No one lucid is sitting there choosing to watch 30 seconds of that ad. They're likely having something on in the background, or it's on the TV and they're not like by the remote, so they don't have a chance to skip it. But it's not something people are like excited about. It's just going the way of cable again, which nobody wants. But unfortunately, that's the way things are going. The 15-second non-skippable YouTube ad format is my all-time favorite, he said. God, that's like ruining Christmas is my all-time favorite, said the Grinch. It's fucking craziness. These can be targeted to keywords and audience, and the user must watch the ad to get to the content they want to watch. Like, he's even just celebrating that it's just really inconvenient and a headache to the users. They have to watch my shit in order to get to what they actually want to see. What a fucking nuisance. The fixation on shoving ads down people's throats as often as possible.
Like, I think that YouTube's gonna end up getting rid of video ads eventually, and they're just gonna have banner ads, and they're gonna take a pay cut, and people are gonna be jumping off platform. Like, YouTube's starting to, they're starting to get this rot. They're having some rot showing. They're crumbling a little bit. It happens to large corporations whenever they get really, really old. It just happens. It's a thing that happens literally to every corporation ever. Once they get to a certain age, things just start to crumble. Everything gets worse, gets too big, there's too much bureaucracy involved, too many people, teams that manage teams. Something else will take its place. It'll probably be better in most ways, and worse in some ways. That's usually how it goes.
It's completely out of control right now. And you know, remember just like a month ago, Netflix announced they're going to start doing AI generated ads. So now they're going to have like random AI ads start popping up. I think that rolls out in 2026 at some point. And it seems like it's not a matter of if, but when YouTube rolls out more ads and more unskippable ads, which again, nobody wants. Nobody likes ads. Unless, of course, they're cheeky ads. Go to usecheeky.com right now and get the best soap in the universe that we made. See, that's an effective ad. 5 seconds. That's it. That should be the standard for fucking video ads. And I've had no problems with just skipping after 5 seconds. That's fine. I hate the way Twitch does ads. Like, I've sometimes the full 3-minute ad break hitting you all at once like a knuckle sandwich to the nose.
Yeah, it's straight up like Tubi ads whenever you're watching a movie. But worse, it's worse than Tubi. Tubi will give you like a 90-second ad. No, Twitch will straight up hit you 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
But that is the way of advertising right now for a lot of these businesses. And it must be working, otherwise they wouldn't keep doing this and shoving it down people's throats. It seems like no matter how much they inconvenience you,
it might get to the point where people are going to start turning off the ad revenue and only making ad revenue off of things that they advertise, because the ads are just so insane and so bad that people aren't going to watch the content unless you have them toned down or turned off. It might get to that point. Who knows, man? Who knows where this is all going? Maybe the internet will just go the way of Cyberpunk. It'll shut down and we'll all just be offline again and use online only for tools in daily life, and we just won't get on there. Things will be connected to it, like machines, like cars will be automated and rail systems automated, and you'll be able to get information at like information points, but that's it. People aren't going to be wanting to surf the internet because it's all just weird, nonsensical garbage.
Users, they're not actually taking any hits. It must be profitable, and it sucks. It just keeps getting worse. And YouTube's been doing some embarrassing, scummy tactics to try and get users to turn off their ad block, or try and push them to forking over those clams for YouTube Premium or YouTube Premium Lite, which also has ads on Premium Lite, which is apparently expanding their ads as well, according to new information on that program. But that's a different topic entirely. YouTube's tried things like trying to shame you into it, wiggling its finger saying, no, 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 this is naughty behavior. And they'd flash up a thing like when you tried to watch a video with an ad block on saying, YouTube doesn't support ad blocks. This is against the Geneva Convention. It's illegal. You're going to prison and hell. In fact, super hell. Not even Dante found this level of hell. The ad block section, the worst one for the worst fucking fiends like you.
Yeah, give me better ads, and I won't even mind. I won't even mind ads if you give me better ads. But if it's just going to be slop that I don't care about, that I'm not going to watch, that I don't want to watch, or the same ads over and over again, like, I'm out. I'm out on it. You know?
You guys. But, of course, that didn't work. Most people still weren't going to turn it off. So YouTube's doing something a little different right now to combat these ne'er-do-wells still using their U-block and all of that. And some of you may be experiencing it right now. It's when you click a video, it won't load for a little while. Sometimes it'll also just crash when watching. The one I've been getting is the experiencing interruptions. Let me show you what it looks like. This is me on just the normal ad block a lot of people use. As you can see, they've already found a way to breach this with ads. Luckily, these aren't intrusive, but the call's already coming from inside the house. So I want to do a little checkup on my boy Don Gorski here, the guy who eats like 2 Big Macs a day for the last 50 years. He's already made it 34,000 Big Macs. I want to check out this video. And look at what you get. Absolute dog shit. It's by design. The enshittification is on purpose. As you saw, the experiencing interruptions, find out why. Let's go ahead and click that so you can see exactly how the sausage is made. It's about the ad blocks. When you go through here and you start looking, they're making it worse, the performance of the platform worse on.
Yeah, cool. You're just gonna pull people off, and views are gonna go way down. They're just gonna go other places that aren't gonna make their experience shitty on purpose.
On purpose for those that use an ad blocker. It's a damn shame. I also can't help but get a little silly grin.
Like, literally all you gotta do to fix this situation is just have better ads, interesting ads, more watchable ads. Probably base it more on content that people are watching rather than trends and what people pay for to be pushed to more people. That's a weird system to have. The more money you pay, the more ads you get. I think it should be based on popularity. Like actual popularity. Based on what you're into, not based on what everyone's into. Like, they've got the data of the videos that you watch. They could use that.
On my face reading this, check your extensions, including ad blockers. That might be the problem. Check whether your browser extension that blocks ads are affecting video playback. As another option, try opening YouTube in an incognito window with all extensions disabled and check if the issue continues. It might be those pesky ad blockers. They are no.
Oh, and by the way, they kind of do. They kind of do base what you, what ads you get on what videos you watch. But it's like your recent watched videos. Like, if you just watched a, video that's something to do with financial stuff, you'll start getting financial ads. Like guru ads and stuff like that.
Known to completely tank video performance randomly on YouTube. It's so odd. I really think you guys should stop using them. That is, if you want to watch videos seamlessly and smoothly. It's very likely your ad blocker. They're pretending like they don't know. They're doing it on purpose. They've done this before, too. We've had, like, a very similar song and dance with YouTube in the past when it came to the ad blocks.
I think YouTube's gonna get MySpaced. It's been a long time. MySpace didn't last very long, you know? But YouTube's just gonna get enshittified to the point where people are gonna be jumping off. They'll be going to other platforms. It'll probably be decentralized, and there'll be a bunch of platforms that aren't as big as YouTube, but combined, they're bigger than YouTube.
The point is, they don't like you using it. They would rather you navigate their website with the condom off. And I made a whole video going over using the internet without an ad block. It's foul, to say the least. The main bulk of the internet treats ads like Bonnie Blue treats penis. Like, there is just all over the place, everywhere.
Yeah, whoever's got the money and the knowledge of where all the ads get placed, they get the ads, whether it's successful or not.
And it doesn't stop. Look at how unusable this website is. Like, I understand it's Daily Mail. Like, this is about as low as it gets. But this is just the epitome of modern internet usage without an ad block.
Yep, everybody's trying to make more money, more money, more money, more money!
This exact format is repeated on so many other sites. And in some other sites, you'll even have like the banner ad up here and you don't even get to see the article. But just look at this. Auto-playing ads out the wazoo. Some of them just repeated. It's craziness.
Yeah, it's to the point where, like, I want to open up my own website that does not display ads and post all of my videos there for everyone to watch and just have, like, a donation link. Just out of the way. So, like, if you want to watch my content with an ad-free experience, check me out on my website. No stipulations, no sign up for anything, it's just there.
You cannot use the internet without an ad block. I personally think it should be illegal to have a website set up the way Daily Mail does, and so many others like it.
Yeah, it needs to be regulated, true.
And it should also be a big no-no, like frowned upon, if not illegal, to try and convince people to turn their ad block off by giving them a worse experience on purpose, like punishing them for using it. It is a necessity to have an ad block. It is like a basic human right when it comes to the digital age to have an ad block. And
Yeah, I get a lot of like ads that are borderline porn. And it's like AI generated ads. And these story ads where it's like, Gene does not have superpowers, but everybody around him has superpowers, so everybody picks on him. But they don't realize that he actually has hidden superpowers away that he doesn't even know about, that were passed down through generations. And he beats up the bully that's been bullying him this entire time, like with that voice, just like that. So many ads like that for no reason.
Installed on your system. Another very crazy thing about all of this, at least to me personally, I find it fascinating, is YouTube is so focused on ads and like trying to bring down ad block. That's the villain in their anime. Yet they let any ad fly on this platform. I just made a video about those AI robot dog ads that keep getting served to people on YouTube and how they're an actual scam. When you try and place an order, what you get is nothing like what's advertised, and it's not even a real product or ad in the first place. Those kind of AI ads that aren't actually even real, they're just full-blown scams, they're running rampant right now. Also, there's just blatant porn sometimes that comes through on YouTube, like full-blown. There's also sometimes those like 2-hour ads, which is like someone just doing like a Minecraft Let's Play. Like there is no vetting process at all, it seems, for ads in the first place.
Yeah, you got the money, it flies. As long as it doesn't like blatantly break the law or, you know, it gets past the filters. Because I don't think it's being automated by people. I think they're using an algorithm.
So sometimes if you're not using an ad block and you don't have YouTube Premium, YouTube might just get you scammed. YouTube might just get you actually out of money on your end through fraudulent business practices that are...
Yeah, and there needs to be legal action. People need to like band together and be wholeheartedly against these disgusting ads. Make the ads better and we'll get rid of the ad block.
Are being served to you. It's like it's not even safe to use.
Yeah, it's like the worse ads get, the more people want to use ad block, so they go after ad block, and then they're like, well, if people didn't use ad block, then the ads would be better, and then they make the ads even worse, and then more people get ad block, and then they say, oh, if more people stopped using ad block, and then the ads get better, and then they make the ads worse. It's like a cycle. It's an enshittification cycle that if they just had better ads, people wouldn't care.
Use YouTube without an ad blocker. Yet they're trying to get you to do that.
You need to do what Domino's did. Or was it Domino's? Or was it Papa John's? Where people were like, this sucks, make it better. And they were like, okay, you're right, this sucks, we'll make it better. And then it was.
By making the platform run worse. It's so low. I really cannot stand it. But anyway, I'll stop yapping about it. This is just a topic that rears its ugly head pretty often because YouTube is so fixated on it. And you hate to see it. That's really about it. So yeah.
Yep. You do hate to see it, literally. I hate to see ads. Unless they're good ads. I really like really good ads. Especially YouTubers that just have sponsored content. They do way better ads than any website, any company could ever do. And they really need to like take some pointers. They need to take some notes from these YouTubers and these streamers who do way better ads than they could ever do. That's probably why they're trying to make ads that look like streamers are playing games and using products and stuff, but it's obviously AI generated. Probably why they're doing that. Because they know that that's how you do that, but they don't actually want to get involved in any streamers. So they're just going to create fake ones.